in Rhyolite,
Give me the camera.
Nevada.
If it's safe, I'll call you guys.
Whatever.
Wait, let me see. Does it go like this in the front?
No, you got it totally backwards.
Don't you love it? Do not enter, so we cannot enter.
Whoa.
You can't enter, Joe. See the sign? You can't enter. But you can take a picture of it. Look inside. That's everything. Bottom floor. That's the top floor. Grandpa,
Oh, where's the battery?
look inside.
Did you already look?
Yes. Right here. Just a closed-in room.
Basement in the floor.
Show it where he's supposed to look.
All made of adobe
There's
block.
lighting. There's lighting. Turn off the light and put my flashlight on it.
Either side.
Grandpa, there's writing right here. People carve their names.
People shouldn't be scratching in that crap. Here's the
I
light.
took pictures of it.
Probably get a cool shot from over here, though.
The brightness is not showing up on my phone, Joe.
What do you mean?
Look.
What do you mean? Where's the start?
No, nothing shows up. Oh, it's going the other way. Okay, makes sense. That's awesome.
Are we done here? This building. Oh, there's a giant door right here.
Now let's get a good shot.
There's like a really, really big door right over here.
Show me.
Just gonna wait for them to come back. Come on.
Where's the flashlight?
Over here.
Watch the boards. Follow Joe. Watch the boards. Watch it. Let me enter first. You gotta make sure it's
Okay.
safe. Don't tell me.
Don't enter.
Would have been the entry.
You can't enter. It's like do not enter.
There's a spider right there.
This camera sucks. It's not working at all.
Are you gonna scoot in? There's no roof above you.
Nope.
It's clear. It's concrete.
It's just concrete.
Look at the inside building.
Concrete is safe.
Can you get that? Let me show it this way and pan around.
Here,
Go
can you see
around.
my phone over here?
Flashlight?
Get over here.
Yo, give me your flashlight. You have your phone. You know there's cracks in the ground, right?
Just stay close, not too far.
Right here.
This is the brightest flashlight with the most spread out. So.
All right. This was a big building.
There's a big doorway over there too.
Watch your ground.
Careful.
Yeah,
That's very good. That is a Milky Way.
it
Sorry.
is.
Didn't mean to blind them over. So that's under us.
That's under. Be careful. Stay over here.
Don't go forward.
Stay here.
Come on. Don't be walking around. There's a basement underneath there.
Yeah, come on.
Kids said they don't want to be done. Watch the rock, Bill.
I see it.
Okay, you're Joe.
You can
So
hold it.
use it.
Okay. I seen like something shiny over there behind us.
Look at this wood. What did it say?
Overberry building.
God bless you, bug.
Overberry building and Bishop Jewelry Store.
This is what it looked like original.
Can the camera get it?
That's what I'm
Probably
pretty.
not.
This is that one.
All right, just read it. No one can see it.
Overberry
Building.
Overberry
And
building
Bishop
and Bishop
Jewelry
Jewelry Store.
Store.
U.S. Department of Interior, Bureau of Land Management, Friends of Bioland.
God bless you.
Okay.
All right, so what are we looking at? Where you going, Neza?
John Cook and Dane.
John S.
That's the train depot over there, dude.
Crook.
Yeah, that's that.
That's the train depot right there.
You can't see it. What do you kids think?
I'm gonna go over
Spooky.
there.
Yeah, what is
Those are some big buildings, dude.
They're huge
They're not
compared
little
to this.
tiny ones. You think in a little city, little town, there'd be little tiny. These are like 3-story buildings made of adobe.
Oh, Adobe. Is that why I said Adobe?
Yeah.
It's made of adobe clay.
What are you doing? Give me that.
Mud.
Come on.
Come on, Jason.
That looks so creepy with the car parked there. This is this. It doesn't look like a car if you do this. Now go back to this building. Dang, that was a small building.
What is what, Doug? What?
I think it's a bat.
Might be. Bats are everywhere out here. Just say hi. I'm coming up on this building.
Yes, we did.
Hoping I'll walk in there.
I can't see if I'm doing full, Joseph.
Can you see? Look. Look at the ground. What is it?
It's a grain dump.
Oh.
He opened this
There's a
in
car over there.
1906.
Mm. That's a big
a big
opening. Big store.
1906.
1906? There's even a sign there.
Still got the sign.
Oh, that's creepy.
What do you think it was made out of?
Look behind you.
Oh, look at this one.
That's creepy.
You can't see it. And it's
Yeah,
like
that's
coming at us. What is that?
It's a bat.
No. No. Oh my lord.
What the hell if I've ever seen one?
I mean, it's kind of big.
Hey, don't walk that way, walk this way. Go
Don't
straight to
walk
the
this
castle.
way.
This is squishy rock.
Yeah, that's really squishy. Kind of steep. Up her, Nana. Oh my lord.
Oh, we got steps. Huh?
This was probably one of the last ones they built because it's a different stone.
Right here.
Let me see, Joe. What, Franny, don't walk around. You can fall off.
I don't trust it.
Don't move. Don't move.
Something over here. Where the light is.
Right here. You can walk this way.
I don't trust it though. That's the
Okay,
thing.
there's stairs here.
It's hollow
It
when
does.
you step.
It's good.
And yet it's concrete, but it's... What is this?
This is concrete.
I'm scared.
Yeah, don't step on me.
Get up here.
No.
Oh, that's... It doesn't say you can't go in this one.
'Cause you
But
can't
why
get to
would
it.
you? Look at all the rocks.
Oh, it says something.
There's a sign there. They can't be alone. Walk slowly. They took the camera. Wait. Look up,
I
camera.
see it.
Oh,
What?
I went into a hole.
Are you guys just gonna take the flashlights?
You guys are just leaving us in the dark.
Yeah, now we're walking.
Now we're in.
You're fine.
Oh, Lord.
Rock. Big rock.
Big rocks.
Big rock.
Ah,
Here.
We're good.
we need a flashlight.
There we go.
Now we can look at somewhere else.
Ooh.
Is that brick? Huh?
That's wood. Is that blood?
No.
That looks like blood.
Somebody'd like you to believe that, though.
Here.
They'd like you to believe it? Let me see if I can get in.
It doesn't look like blood at all. That's too like dull
Kind of looks
for the
like.
color.
Oh, be careful, Grandpa. There's a big. Looks like a black widow.
Oh yeah.
Where?
Look down to your left. On the doorway.
In the doorway. Black widow big.
This was some kind of ice house.
Was it?
Yeah. That's why it's still here. Stood around everything.
What was it, an ice house?
Yeah. Out of here. All kinds of obstacles. Got another building up here. The ground's pretty unstable out here. A lot of rocks. Hey guys, look. There's still ponies in here.
Oh, I thought you meant actually pony. I was like,
I'm trying to keep this one from falling in on itself.
Yeah, but me and Joey were up in there and they got Area 51.
yeah, it's right there. put it on the inside. You want me to take it in? I got that black. I got the white.
Some kind of workshop.
Look up there. 51.
Boom, boom, boom.
And all the names
Nope,
of kids.
this ain't Area 51. It's close,
No,
but
all the
this
kids.
ain't Area 51.
And adults now. Come here.
It is an
There's
abandoned
so many
city,
children.
however.
Yeah,
Just look at that one day. That's not a kid.
Coming out.
92. Hold on.
Up there you can see the tops of where we're going. These graves here aren't so prominent. Most of them are just marked with a bush. They've been here so long. This one's marked with a Joshua tree. There we go, guys. Little blast from the past. The almost forgotten cemetery. We're going to move on to the next part. This is coming up into the city. You can see where all the different spots they've mined around here. They mined so much that they killed the whole city. Some old outbuildings. An abandoned truck. Let me spin around here. You can see the mining from the backside. All the places they mined out over there. Over here we have the visitor center. Huh?
Where's the snack? Someone came out here and smoked
Smoke bomb.
Where's the snacks?
What's what?
The snacks.
Old mining truck.
There's another car here too. Like, but not abandoned.
People just don't know how not to destroy stuff. An old work shed. Collapsing on itself. Another one. Chicken coop. Little chicken coop. Uh-huh. Yep.
This is where they coop the chickens. This house is big.
Looks like this is the house they lived in. Little tiny thing, very small.
Why would they leave the cars?
They're water tanks.
The cars, though. That's another point of, like, why would they leave? Or were they abducted?
Well, you know, Area 51 is like over there. You never know, Joseph. They could have been. There's a lot of aliens out there. See how time's taking its toll on the adobe. The way they built the adobe in the day back here. Stone base. This has been redone. It's got some chicken wire on it.
Oh,
Looks like they put stucco over it.
You talking about that one?
Mm-hmm.
Where, though?
Okay, this is the entrance to one of the mines. You're not going to be able to see a whole lot, but let me see if we can.
There's a cave up there. Well, help her.
You can get into it, but obviously, if you can see, you're not supposed to. This is the Rhyolite Cemetery. This is an abandoned town that only lasted from 1904 to 1912. It's all abandoned. This is the cemetery part. We're going to go back into the city here in a second. It's pretty amazing. There's a lot of buildings that are partially standing, but you can see that at one time it was a very actually happening place. They got some really beautiful architecture there.
Take a picture when you lay the penny. You got to take a picture of it.
As you can tell, these are all here and been here for quite some time. Looking at more than 100 years. Right here we got Annie Sisk, 1908. Nobody really takes care of the place anymore, obviously. But For the short time it was here, it looks like there was quite a few people buried out here. You can see graves that aren't even marked. Like here. We have a grave that's unmarked. Another one over here that's unmarked.
One right here.
We have graves here that are unmarked.
Goes all the way down.
For the short time they were here, there was an awful lot of deaths in this
That one goes all
town.
the way down too. These graves.
You see the history and the time that's been here. Time's worn the headstone away. A lot of graves here.
That's a lot of graves.
It's actually set back in a little valley type, in between mountains all the way around it.
That's a cemetery. Grandpa. Crow. It's not coming on the. It's a crow.
Crow flying by to say hi. As you can see, it's basically nobody comes here anymore. Abandoned city and abandoned cemetery. So we have a grave here, and here, here. Several graves here. Hello. All about how time reclaims everything, isn't it? Time's overtaken this little enclosure here. Used to be around the grave. You wouldn't think there'd be so many graves in a place that was only here for about 6 years.
That's crazy. crazy.
Maybe that's why it disappeared, because of this.
Or maybe it was Denny's fault.
They had a really good master plan when they tried to build this place.
Ooh, look at this house. That is just beautiful. I put all my change out on everything. So now I'm doing the stones. Because stones are...
Most of the graves out here don't even have markers.
So you use a stone. But look at this spider web that goes from there to there. Don't touch this
Yep.
one. They say, don't walk on that. Now, when they bury a person, did you know that they do usually from the head to the toe?
And a lot of times they would paint the names and stuff on the headstones. And as you can see, the time wears them off. Looks like it was probably a double plot at one time. It looks like the property line goes out to there, and you can tell there's a lot of grave mounds. There's not many up in this area here, between here and that point up there. Fence line looks like it's probably about, I don't know, maybe half an acre, 3/4 of an acre, the size of it. I was out here last night. If I'd have known the cemetery was here, I would have came over here, but I didn't find this until this morning. As you can see, there's not a whole lot out here. There's some type of barn way out there in the distance. Other than that, very much. If you see, up on the hill is where the city is. So they actually had to come quite a ways to bury their loved ones.
Quite beautiful, but it's quite neglected.
It's very neglected, but that's what time does.
We should have did this last night.
If I'd have known it was here, I was just saying I would have done this last night. But I didn't know it was here.
Yeah. This one.
Kind of remarkable how there's so many graves for a city that only lasted so long.
Mm-hmm. You have spider web on your foot.
There was even a
Yeah,
death
he's just
in
hitching
here.
a ride.
Look how many deaths, look. From our truck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Every so many feet, so do your math. There's 150 people in one row.
Maybe even more if they didn't.
So in 6 years, how many people a year died? 100? 50 people? 20 a day? This could have been all from the mine too. You know, the mine could have crashed in. And all these people were the ones sick. I mean, mostly men, except for a few kids. Guys, when you laid the coins, you said a prayer and how much they got.
You can see where somebody's come through and tried to put crosses back on the sides. Made out of little wood. Sticks. When we get up to the city, you'll see that it was actually quite modern for its time. They got a lot of really nice architecture at the train depot that's up there, which we're going to go up to. here last night. Stayed out here for a couple hours up at the city up there. And it was actually quite peaceful. There wasn't a whole lot of action. There wasn't anything paranormal going on that I recognized it at the time. Going to places like these just takes you a step back in time. It's probably one of the more modern graves over there. Got a concrete stone headstone. Excuse me. These rows here are pretty full. All the way up this center. All the way up this side. And they go all the way out to there. That's the one from 1908. Obviously with that site there, they were probably one of the more prominent residents of the city. They really did a lot of work on her site. There's some more up this way. We're going to get to them. You see how time has just rotted all of the little wooden barriers people have made around the grave sites. Looks like that was a small grave.
What is that?
It's a double site. It's probably another prominent person here. 1905. 1866. James. You know, a lot of money in the ironwork here. 1884, 1905. It's a beautiful headstone for back in that year.
Yeah, it has a poem right here.
Obviously the people here had some clout, some money. Invested in their loved one.
This one has like a poem or something. A poem or something.
Today's your brother's birthday, Bill.
Is it the 11th?
Right here. Careful, there's a white one over here. Ooh.
Grave after grave.
That one down there is amazing. James and Bessie. Right there, Bill. That is amazing.
Cool.
And then that one. The one Joey did had a knife on it.
Yeah, here's
I got pictures of it.
That's 1876 to 1930. Looks like somebody vandalized his stone. Or maybe it was made this way. Remick. Fred.
That's crazy.
I don't mind. He didn't get offended, trust me.
He likes the attention. But what is that over there?
1986 is when the wife died. 1881 to 86. She was 104 years old. He's 1885 to 1907. And they're still together in 2019. Somebody obviously still kind of takes care of this one. I think that's the end of it out here. This would be the last one on this row. It's actually a pretty good sized cemetery. This is a big family plot right here. Graves here. Once again, time just takes its toll. And judging from the dates, I mean, some of these are not too old. Eula and Charles. Got a little spider web going on here. Looks like he eats good. I think there's another one over here. None of these here are really marked. But you can see that there's probably a row here. And then another row there.
This right here is the jail. You can see because it has metal doors. That's a metal door. And there's also another cemetery over there. You can see all the writing on here. These people vandalize it. There's also another metal door right there too. You can see there's the keyhole. Look. There's a mine right there. Pretty cool how close it is. There's the little cemetery. I bet someone tried to break out or break it right there. And another right here. And there's more buildings over there. Pretty cool out here. What? What's that? What's over there?
The mine. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and film inside of it. Okay, this is the entrance to one of the mines. You're not going to be able to see a whole lot, but let me see if we can.
There's a cave up there. Well, help her.
You can get into it, but obviously, as you can see, you're not supposed to.
I'm glad they're doing all the documentation.
Apparently, according to the sign, this was a casino. After they decided it wasn't going to be a train station. Today you can actually get inside the gated area though. So we're going to do that. All right. I'll be back. More shipping crates.
It is a death trap. You realize you can't leave over here, so you think these are stairs, you die. They're not stairs. It's a dead end. They are rain gutters. almost walked off of this because I thought it was stairs.
Maybe once.
So I realized I can't go over there. So I said,
The Rhyolite, Nevada Casino and Train Depot.
it's a casino? Where is it at?
On the sign on the other side.
These are actually probably one stairs though, because there's a door right here. It's a death trap. I almost walked over here. I was just around one to my house. Okay.
I hope we get enough documentation.
This is a perfect house.
The grand staircase.
This is a pretty cool staircase though.
Mm-hmm.
There's also no use for that part.